Tubies! This is Psychic Bob. I love coming here and spending time with all of you. It is just rocking to be here. I tell you, you guys are just the best. So many of you have been coming out all week to all our videos. We've had a lot of wonderful videos, and I've just enjoyed being here with you. It's really the highlight of my day when I get to sit down and talk with my Tubies. Well, here we are. It's Thursday, and you know what that means. It's Zodiac Thursday. But before we get into that, let me just remind you of a few quick things. One, make sure to keep sending in your letters for our contest. We're going to have our drawing on Monday. If you didn't see that video or you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to Monday's video. We're having a drawing for a $50 gift certificate this upcoming Monday. So all the details are in that video. Definitely check it out. But for those of you who know what I'm talking about, remember, if you haven't sent in your entry, send it in because we're having that drawing on Monday, okay? Also, you know, yesterday we talked about the hearth altar. And if you haven't seen that or don't know what I'm talking about, make sure to see yesterday's video. It's in the queue right before this one. You know, with fall setting in and winter soon to be here, having a hearth altar is just a wonderful way to keep that magic going even through the cold months. So here we are, and it's September, and it's Zodiac Thursday. And you know, it wouldn't be Zodiac Thursday if I didn't pull out the big Zodiac wheel. Here's our wheel, and today we're spinning around the wheel, and we're landing here in the sign of Pisces. There you go. Pisces is known by the two fish. And you know, today with our moon in Pisces, see, the moon is a great illuminator. We call that one of the lights of the zodiac. And every day it moves through the, you know, around the wheel. And today it's in the sign of Pisces. So this is a great influence. Today is an amazing day, really, especially for members of Spirit Channel, because today is a really strong psychically aspected day. See, we have our moon, as I said, in Pisces. And let me just give you a little overview here of what this sign means. This is taken from When the Moon is In. Was put together by Lady Angela of rarewiccaspells.com. And if you like this chart, you can pick this up at rarewiccaspells.com. So definitely check it out. It goes through all 12 zodiac signs. And today, when the moon is in Pisces, the theme of the day is empathy and otherworldliness. Absolutely. What should you seek out? This is what you should seek out during a Pisces moon phase. Be open to compassion and the muse. That means creative energy. Retreat time, meditating, dancing, praying, music, and poetry. Also baths and charity. You see, this phase of the moon, when we're in Pisces, that really stimulates that inner world. Pisces is a water sign, and it deals with the deep emotions. Pisces tend to be very deep thinking, feeling, very much romantics, very much mystics. A lot of mystics are Pisces. So all of these energies you should seek out while we're in this phase of Pisces. Now, what should you avoid when you're in Pisces? Well, you should avoid indiscriminate merging. That means don't just run with the crowd. Think about how you really feel, okay? You should avoid overwhelming communal activities. Pisces energy tends to make you a little more reclusive or exclusive, I should say. You know, you'll have a better time with one-on-one situations, like just you and a friend, rather than trying to get together 30 people, you see. So, you know, avoid overwhelming communal activities. Avoid being one-dimensional. See, that kind of flat blandness ain't going to fly with the Pisces because they see the deeper reality. So, you know, when you're with a Pisces, or if you are a Pisces, you got to go deep. Really talk about real stuff, not just bland stuff. Okay, so don't be one-dimensional and avoid purely rational relating. That means being so analytical and left brain logic, because see, what happens is during the Pisces moon, all those deep emotions, that feeling, that intuition comes up. And intuition can't always be, codified scientifically. You see, and this is why, we psychics, a lot of times the scientists hate us. They're like, well, you're all a bunch of crazy people. It's all a bunch of bunk. But the fact is, just because we can't always on demand perfectly replicate psychic reality every second doesn't mean that it's not real. It just operates in a principle that's different than the way the rational mind acts. So during this time of the moon in Pisces, you want to be open to those psychic impressions. Now, we have some other alignments that are also influencing this, that are very powerful, that are further enhancing. And in fact, let me tell you here, hold on, Psychic Bob got put on his glasses. I'm getting old and blind. All right. Now, today it's Thursday, the 15th. We also have the moon conjunct Uranus. Conjunct Neptune. Now, this is fascinating because Neptune is the ruling planet for the sign of Pisces. So when you have the moon conjunct a planet, that means its power aspects are released. And Neptune is all about the intuition, about the occult, about the hidden mysteries, about discovering mystic truths. So many of you today will be drawn to, exploring mystical subjects, spiritualism, Wicca, astrology. All of those fall under the ruling of Neptune. And it's interesting because with this combination, it means that your psychic senses that are naturally heightened by the Piscean moon are doubly heightened because Neptune is aspected, which is the power planet for that sign. Wonderful, wonderful day. Now, we also have our moon, which is trine Pluto. Pluto is the planet that deals with the far-reaching vision. This is like when you think in terms of the next 30 years, next 50 years, next 100 years. Pluto is about long-range planning. And since the moon is illuminating that as well, this means that the visions that you get may take you into the far future. It means that you will, in a sense, have a glimpse of the far and distant. So honor that. Give yourself time to tune into that and respect it. I also believe that when the moon is aspecting favorably Pluto, it can also indicate connections to the past, the far and distant past. So this is a wonderful day for you to explore things like past lives and reincarnation. If you've been saying, Bob, I want to know about my past lives, I just feel there's a connection, sit down today and go into meditation and ask for those to be revealed. You might want to explore, for example, scrying, water scrying today. I did a video on water scrying. I'll put the link below for that in the box because today would be a great day to explore stuff like that because you've got a lot of water energy, you got a lot of psychic energy. It's going to be easy to tune in to the spiritual realms. So for those of you who have said, well, Psychic Bob, I believe in the spirit realm, but I've never really been able to connect to it. Today is your day. You want to connect. I want you to meditate. You want to pray. You want to ask for the vision. And the second part that you got to understand about this is you have to trust. You have to trust the visions that come to you, okay? Now, the good thing is that's going to be easier to do today because we also have the moon is square Saturn. Saturn is the planet that brings balance, and it's kind of, I call it the brakes of the zodiac. So it keeps order and structure. So it's kind of like if a car had no brakes, it would go crazy and off the road and wreck. Okay, Saturn are the brakes. Because the moon is square Saturn, that means the brakes are being released today. So that means all the energy that's present is not going to be blocked. So your psychic senses, especially for those who struggle with being psychic, with that moon square Saturn, for you, that's going to open up more doors. So you've got a wonderful day. The moon is conjunct Neptune. The moon is square Saturn. And the moon is actually sextile Pluto. Powerful, powerful day. So if you've ever wanted to tune into the spiritual realms, to the mystic realms, to past lives, make it today. Really. Tonight, sit down, or anytime, really. But, take some time to look within. This is where you're going to find power today. Okay? Well, guys, listen, I'm so glad you're here. I have to tell you, I did not get out horoscopes today. Shame on me, especially being Zodiac Thursday. Second Bob's in crunch mode. I'm getting a lot of calls. So many of you are calling me. Please understand, I'm getting in like 20 and 30 calls an hour. And so it's hard for me to get back to everybody. Just be patient. Second Bob will call you back, but we'll get you on the schedule for your reading. It's getting crunch mode, okay? And so because I've been dealing with the public, with the calls, and I've been scheduling appearances, I've got some radio shows coming up soon, and a special appearance I'm going to tell you about tomorrow. I'm kind of maxed out. So today, unfortunately, and I'm embarrassed to say, horoscopes didn't get out today. But at least today, by knowing this, you got a snapshot, an overview of kind of what's going on psychically. And this is really for every zodiac sign. All of you are under these influences today. So even though you didn't get your individual horoscopes, take this today as your individual horoscope, okay? And know that you're being blessed. Psychic Bob loves you. I'm still with you. And this is the best I can get out for you today. But I hope that it helps you. And I'm really excited because, being a psychic, I love anything psychic, but especially with this energy, I tell you, I'm in my strong channel mode, okay? So you be in your strong channel mode. You ask the universe, you say, universe, give me blessings, help me to receive, let me see, let me hear, let me know, let me glimpse into the future, let me glimpse into the past. And all of that's available for you today. By the way, since we're in the sign of Pisces today, if you want to work with gemstones, it would be a very good day for you to work with like the gemstones like aquamarine or beryl, or any of the blue stones, sodalite, lapis. All of these stones carry a lot of psychic energy, and they will help you to attune to the energy. And if you can't find any of those, remember, there's always our standard fallback, which is the good old quartz crystal. Quartz will do wonders. Quartz is the all-around stone. So if you don't have any of these, get a quartz. That's easy to get, okay? So I send you my blessings. Thank you for your patience as I work on getting back to all of your phone calls and all of your letters. And I just appreciate all the support, and I thank you for your patience. I love you guys. Thanks for being here for Zodiac Thursday. Keep it here. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about setting up a Mabon altar. You don't want to miss that. We got a big Sabbath. We're going to talk about that Sabbath, what it means, and how to have an altar and to celebrate, okay? So guys, listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. Like this, favorite, share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so, hit subscribe, be part of our scene. And if you get all that done and you're bored, go over to Lady Angela's site at rarewiccaspells.com, and you can take a look at her chart. She has a whole bunch of spells and pages for your Book of Shadows related to astrology. So definitely go check those out as well. I love you. Blessings to all of you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Blessed be.